What's up, everyone? My name is K.Short. Welcome to What Phoenix Thinks. Right now, we're out here on First Friday. I'm out here every First Friday. We'll be going to bigger functions later on, but we're just getting a feel for everything right now, seeing how Phoenix is reacting to What Phoenix Thinks. So tonight's question is, do you think the world would be a better or worse place 100 years from now? And the follow-up question is, do you think today's world is better than a century ago, and how so?
But that's a good question.
I would hope that it would be better.
It all depends on how we treat each other.
Better.
I think it'd be worse.
It can go both ways. I think it's going to be worse.
I think it'll be great.
Worse.
That would be unknown, but it could go both ways.
Absolutely better.
Worse.
Better.
Better. Realistically, I think it's gonna be worse.
Better.
The world's gonna be better.
I'm gonna say worse.
Be better, but since we're human and we never learn from our mistakes and history always repeats itself, it's probably gonna be the fucking same.
We gotta trust each other more, and I feel like with more trust and human kindness,
There's people with like free hug signs. Okay, you're going in the right direction. Maybe people doing shit like this, getting a fucking clue. It might actually happen.
we'll all be able to reach some happiness in the end.
There's going to be technology that's going to save us, and then people are going to be advancing. Maybe people will learn because, history, we learn from our past mistakes, but at the same time, we don't.
Because technology is taking over the world and there's no affection between people anymore.
At the rate we're going right now, it's leaning towards worse because we're not taking care of our environment. People talk about it and we stress about it, but we're not doing anything about it.
America as a whole has gotten away from God.
Emotionally and physically, people don't pay attention to the environment, especially. They just throw their shit on the side of the road.
People didn't talk about this back in the day. Like, we're bringing this to light now, and people are trying to do something about it. So there's actually time to be able to make it better.
If we can come as a country, as a nation, and we no longer have slaves, we no longer have, systematic oppression the way it used to be. We still have systematic oppression, but it's much easier to digest.
Because if we had a solar outburst, what the hell would people do if all technology went out? Computers, cell phones, all that. People would go crazy and the world would literally go mad.
We really need to do action. That's the key. We need to start doing it, and we need to start doing it now.
What was it, 150 years ago slavery was abolished? I mean, you're going to get that answer from every black person. For us, it's better.
It's inevitable for people to change and grow.
Affection physically between people anymore because of digital technology and all that, because people just text people.
As a culture, we're getting smarter.
And it's never going to go away. Racism, systematic oppression, sexism is never going to go away.
We're getting lazy. We're not really doing things to be proactive and get out there and take initiative to make the world a better place.
You'll see two people that can completely be in a conversation on their phones the whole time, not even interacting with each other.
All the waste that we have now, it's going to multiply.
But I think that because there's so many people standing up and so many people are bold enough to say what's right, more people are more innovative.
We're gonna just keep falling on our face. That's what we do, and we get up.
So 100 years from now, we'll be all flying in jetpacks, running into each other, fucking flying around crazy on our phones, fucking rocket shoes, and people burning up, people's hair on fire.
But unfortunately, I do think people are going to get more evil.
It's probably going to be like Ghost in the Shell, so it's going to have its pluses and minuses, but it's overall, people are going to have a better quality of life probably.
Because of technology, because of the advanced thinking, there's going to be more people doing more crazy crimes that you can never, what the hell? I never thought that would happen.
We learn and we pass it on.
It's because we're really stupid and we tend to don't realize we need to stop something before it's too late.
And do you think today's world is better than a century ago?
Yes, it is better.
I do.
Definitely not.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
In some ways.
There's still war, and there's still fights and drama, and
I'm a fucking female.
it's the same thing a different day with new tools.
We are going towards more of acceptance.
Freaking people would get killed in the middle of the night.
We have cures for diseases we never thought we would.
I mean, people were dying a century ago from STDs that they didn't even have a name for.
Before, it was a big issue with the blacks, and now it's kind of the gays, but we're getting better at that.
You can live with AIDS, you can live with HIV, all of those things.
But 10 years ago, social media and all this other stuff makes us pretty lethargic about what's important.
Wrap it up. You shouldn't be getting those things.
We just need to love and not hate and not go with the skin color, the race, and everything. And that's how it was back then. I just think that we have done well, but we need to do better.
We feel like we can just click but you got to hit the streets, and you got to get out there, and you got to be brave enough and bold enough to say your opinions and what you feel and what you think. Because if you just type it behind a keyboard, it means nothing. You got to stand up and say it out of your mouth.
It all depends on humankind. If you're kind, you're good, you're good-hearted, you're going to just do what you do, and
we can have a better world for our children's children's.
Hopefully the world as an international community is, more united and more in touch.
We need to worry about our earth. This is our one home. There's no plan B. This is it.
100 years ago, you couldn't be standing on this corner doing this right now. I couldn't be answering this question right now 100 years ago.
Standing next to each other right now.
We have to take care of it.
Regardless of however you look at it, society evolves. We get better as people, we get smarter as people, we get smarter as a culture, we get smarter economically and everything. However, how are we using those? Are we using it to better, or are we using it just to better one group of people? I believe that for the first time.
And we have to start showing love to each other, so it can start like that.
This is in the world, there's more successful people of minorities than ever. So I believe that the world is better.
Is that what happened?
Thanks, guys. Y'all are the best. Treat others how you want to be treated.
The world is basically your oyster. You just got to go out and get innovative, get intelligent, and read. That's it.
Read. Y'all need to stay in school and read.
All this hate going on, it's not good for anybody, not even for the person promoting it. Like, it's just not good. We really need to change, and it's all going to start with us doing.